it's Acoustic Paint. I'm Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be watercolor painting with only the colors left on my 6-month-old palette. Okay, so as you can see, this palette is pretty messy, and that's because I haven't cleaned it since I got it, which is about 6 months ago. And I was about to wash it off today because I was going to do another watercolor video, but then I decided I've got all of these colors that I could use, so why not make a fun challenge out of it? So I brainstormed several ideas while looking at the colors of the palette, and I decided to sketch out a couple of mallard ducks, which has yellow beak, green head, purple on part of its feathers, white neck. Like, I feel like that would be perfect. So we're gonna do this one first, and then do this one in case this one fails, or if I just feel like painting more. I think I'm gonna start with the head first, because if I do the whole body and the body turns out great and then I mess up the head, like, kind of feels like a waste. I'm still kind of new to watercolors, and so I'm still trying to figure out what's the best sketching medium, because I've just been using graphite, and it's kind of annoying because the graphite doesn't really look good with the watercolor. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Since it's just the nostrils that are drying, we can move on to the rest of the head because the outline of the beak has dried. Just add a touch of red to this mix, although I have a purple red over here that I can use as well. I didn't sketch the head big enough, or tall enough, so we're just gonna compensate for that with the paint. So I've got a bright lime green over here that I'm just gonna mix in too. It's probably a bad idea to mix it on the paper. I've learned this in the past, I don't know why I'm doing it again. We all have to learn from our mistakes, and sometimes we have to make multiple mistakes to learn from them. One of my biggest worries about doing this project was that I was gonna run out of a color because I've got such a limited palette. I mean, it's not so limited, but I have a limited amount on the palette, I should say. But I honestly don't think I'm gonna have that issue. And so while the face is drying, I'm just gonna move on to the body because I've got this really nice gray color that I wanna use. This is a random thought I had about this challenge. Because I have limited colors, I have to mix them to create different hues. So all the colors are going to be kind of mixed together, and that'll pull the piece into kind of a cohesive color scheme. Trying to reactivate the watercolors while they're on the watercolor paper probably wasn't the smartest idea, because now I just have a bunch of water on my sketchbook and not loving that, but that's all right. Another thing that I'm really enjoying about this, not about the challenge itself, but just painting with watercolors, is that I constantly say how much I love using alcohol-based marker brush pens because you can get such a unique stroke with them. And the same thing is true with paintbrushes because they're brushes. And I guess I never really thought about that until just now. All right, now I think it's time to add some of the blue tones. I've been kind of neglecting the blue up here, and now I think it's time to use it. Even though, oh my, that is a very, very blue tone. Oof, I'm gonna have to tone that down a little bit. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit better. I was not expecting that blue of a tone, but it's nice to know that we have it. All right, so I pretty much finished the duck. Now all I'm gonna do is use some white gouache to add some details. And I know technically this wasn't on my watercolor palette, but I want to add some details. I'm not going to touch this because I'm just not. I think going that far would be cheating, so I'm just going to add this little white gleam. Alright, so that duck is finished. Now let's move on to the second one. I really am enjoying painting, so I think I'm just going to do one more. Now this duck actually has the purple stripe in it. It's going to be right here, so that means we get to mix the color purple. That'll be fun. My knowledge of color theory has been put to the test during this challenge because I forgot that when you mix red and green, because they're opposites on the color wheel, they make a pretty nice shade of brown, so definitely would have been nice to remember for the last duck. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit impatient to get this done because today I'm also filming the eating this serving size all day, and I'm really hungry. But I only have one camera, so I want to finish this first and then film the other one. Threw a little bit of blue in with the brown just to kind of give it a little bit more of a gray tone. Now, oh no, I think I might have used all of my light blue. Hold on. I see a little bit at the very edge. Maybe if I use my detail brush, because I need to add the blue here. Okay, I think we've got just a little bit of blue that I can use. Alright, now it's time to add the gouache finishing touches. This is what the palette looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. That is all for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I had such a blast doing this. This is probably the most fun I've had at painting a picture in months. Click that subscribe button and notification bell to be alerted every time we post a new video. Comment down below your thoughts on this challenge, any challenges you want me to do in the future, and other video ideas, or just your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous day. Bye!